Hello, beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm going to jump right into it. By the way, if you have something specific you're manifesting, don't forget to give this video a like and hit subscribe. I see here someone looks like a feminine figure. She has a veil in front of her face and she's holding, you can see there's like a burning branch. This can also be a tree that lost its leaves. She's holding it like it is her trophy here. I said Aries, we have a letter A here. This can be your feminine side that you are maybe resetting everything. You're starting anew. Empress energy here. And the thing about trees are, even if you chop them off, it doesn't matter. If they have life still within them, and if they don't have any diseases or not, or anything like that, they renew it themselves. Okay, there's still branches come out of that little bark, or just that whatever is left out of it. So I feel here you have a source, and you have a massive potential of regrowing this source. So it doesn't really have any disease or anything like that. And your touch is very powerful. Your touch can be a gentle touch. This can be a mental touch as well. It doesn't have to be a physical touch, but I see that you're going to get your hands dirty. You're talking, you're touching this tree, and the leaves are starting to actually come to life when you do. Not only that, you're not alone in this journey. I have many creatures here. One of them is like a person, looks like a male figure. I see a wolf right there. There's another one here, and I saw like kind of like a squirrel type of creature in between them. Wolf can indicate family. Wolf packs are families. So this can also be indicative of a structure, a community, or a group of people. They have hierarchy between them and they have rules and regulations. Squirrel symbolizes maybe there is a person here that has like a scattered mind, because that's what they do. They hide all those acorns and they plant all those trees for us, and because they forget where they're planting them. So there might be like some squirrels in your group as well that you need to monitor. Okay, I feel overall you're here standing as the Empress, and it doesn't matter the gender. The Empress energy means creativity, the creative mind, and who actually nurtures everything to life. And you have a veil over your face. I feel like this can be your identity, maybe being hidden for a while. There's a pathway opening here for you. I see 2 chunks of money at the end of the pathway. You might have to travel to get that money. And another thing here is like it's called a paraglide. I feel like you can see here when you're gliding off of a mountain, there's this triangle, kind of like sail, but not exactly. Kind of looks like wings. And this is a tool that you're using. You're gliding down to the ground, to the flat surface, very fast in a safer way. So I feel like here maybe you have been through something. You had a project in your hand, you climbed to the top, very hard, because climbing up the mountain can be a hard labor for some of you. And what happens is now you're on the top of the mountain and you're maybe looking for a way to come down again, so start again. Or maybe even there's here an ostrich that you're going to be riding very soon. There's another opportunity available to you that will carry you to a fast outcome. So this can be even, I feel like, something, maybe you started a course, a seminar, and now you complete it. Now you need to get back physically, because I see the pathway opening here on the outside. There's a chunk of money waiting for you there. So it can be symbolizing you maybe finding your way. Maybe even I feel like maybe you're traveling you're in a different state or in city. It can be finding that ride that will carry you to where you want to go to really fast. The letter A can be in the name of a new beginning, or in a letter of someone. Laura, maybe Andrew can be the name, or Andromeda, I think there's just a Greek name like that as well. It can be something like that. But you are getting on top of this ostrich, which is riding really fast in the wind, and you have a star on top of your head. When you come down from that upper hill that you're at this moment. And this can be also symbolizing the simplest thing. Maybe you have a high position somewhere, and you're on this higher position on top of a hill, or maybe on top of your game. But it seems like maybe the payment, because I see kind of like a chunk of money forming here too, payment is not really aligning with the level. You're only having the responsibilities, and I feel like here this can be you maybe taking name cut, but also getting the double amount of money. It can be something like that happening too, because like some abundance and resources coming into your life, which is going to be much more satisfying than the cold top of the mountain. So the cold top of the mountain can be also maybe you have friendships, or you're in an environment, even though it seems elite, it's not really serving you, supporting you. Seems like when you get down a little bit, you're going to find some people that are in your element. I even see there's a conversation happening. There's an elephant right there, another two people in front of them. Elephant can be indicative of resources, abundance, and wealth. And the two people in front of you can be the people that will participate in that journey as well, supporting that journey. It seems like here something is calling your name, and you have been ignoring it for a while now, but I feel like this is going to be the time that you're going to choose it. When you do, what happens is you can see there's like reams of abundance, resources, bags of money, maybe even compatible people. There's another masculine figure showing up here, coming into your life, and your tree is starting to burn and start to give a fire and also grow new leaves. Okay, think of it like a bush that grows in fire. I don't know, we don't really have such a thing on this planet Earth, but I feel like this is like a mythological tree, and that kind of reminds me of, there was a fire, I think it's just in Iran back in the day, like thousands of years ago, or maybe not that long ago. It was burning forever. And there's actually a place in Turkey as well. I think there are natural gases under the structure of the stone, and there's fire always burning there. Okay, it can be something like that. You're lighting up a fire on a certain place in a passion, something that you're passionate about, and that fire is going to keep going forever. There's no going back from that. And what's going to happen is that fire is your passion that will bring a lot of love, a lot of opportunities, and you're going to be aligning with the right people. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see there's a woman out here praying for you. I feel like a covered head, so that's why your kismets are overflowing, guys. There's like some unexpected abundant resources are coming, and your desire coming really fast as well. There's an older lady here. She's praying. She's sending you prayers outside of your comfort zone. I feel like this can be someone that is maybe not in your tradition either. It doesn't have to be someone like in the same religion or same belief system, but they're sending you a lot of prayers. And I see a letter V here, which is going to bring a victory. Another thing here is that we have a half. The full body is not visible, an anchor. And somebody might be also bringing you an anchor that will really establish your place. There are two V's even. Another thing here is there's a baby chicken you can see there, which has like a little hat on top of its head. It looks like a little sprout. Baby chicken and sprout, they're all new beginnings and new establishments. So you might give birth to new ideas during this period of time. Okay, so when the inspiration comes in, even if you don't have the means to make it happen right away, it's good to keep a note of the inspiration coming into you, because it seems like this is something divinely guided towards you. And the V can also be your victories coming to life. I see, look at this anchor I mentioned, kind of looks like from far away to me, a little fan upside down. It can be also something to cool and calm your, maybe if you have some things like really moving fast. Another thing kind of reminds me of a genie, the lamp of the genie. So this can be symbolizing the three wishes that you have also like simultaneously or spontaneously getting fulfilled. We have here the magician. This is a powerful energy. We're actually past the new moon. Now we're heading towards the full moon. Okay, I think it's December 4th, and the full moon is about all of the things getting released. We have the new moon here, and it goes towards the new moon, full moon. So I feel like some of you are really taking charge of a situation with the magician's energy, like you're making things happen initially mentally, because this is Gemini and Virgo energy. Gemini is a mental energy, so everything starts in the mind, and Virgo is the earth energy, which everything grounds into the earth. That's what we want to create. What you focus on expands. So I feel here you're on the stage of like the new moon, the idea stage, and the full moon is going to be the grounding stage of the things that you want to manifest, and letting go of the stage, the things that do not serve you anymore. Temperance is balance. So you might start the journey really fast and really passionate, but then you might want to take things slow when it starts to materialize. This can be an investment idea. You're starting to see the results instead of like maybe, oh, okay, this is bringing money, I need to put everything in there. Instead of doing that, maybe gently like looking at the big picture and diversifying. It can be symbolizing that temperance. This can be, if this is a new relationship that you're starting, oh, it is going so good, let's get married tomorrow. Instead of doing that, okay, let me give this more time and balance things out. One is in the emotion, 1 foot is in the emotion, which is in the water, 1 foot grounded is on the earth. So check the reality before you make big decisions, basically take big actions. 9 of Pentacles is material satisfaction. So if you're feeling like, oh, if I'm not going to do it, I'm going to miss things out. 9 of Pentacles is satisfaction, mostly material satisfaction. And another thing here, when we see in the original tarot, she's actually holding an eagle, a falcon. I'm sorry, the falcon's eyes are covered, meaning falcon is a very powerful bird, but when you don't keep it under control, your freedom, for example, or maybe free thoughts, if the eyes were open, can get startled and attack the person holding him. So I feel like here, 9 of Pentacles indicates that you are already manifesting something, manifested already, and also there's more coming in, but you need to do it again gradually. There's some seeds here that the grapes have seeds inside of them that represents a lot of abundance and resources are coming through your hard work. And there's more that you can explore, but I feel like here you need to do it gradually rather than scaring the falcon so it can attack you. Do it gradually, one step at a time is going to be the good way. We have the devil here. Devil, actually, we have the snake in this one. Snake represents transformation, shedding the old skin. Devil can be obsessive thinking or maybe doing things on like in a very disturbing level. For example, this can be interpreted in a sense of like addictions or obsessions or overthinking, overindulging. So if you are in that, like maybe you're trying to run away from the future or the past by doing that because you don't see immediate results, the devil can be the one actually causing that effect. We have the Queen of Wands here, changing shapes and changing colors, but the Queen of Wands is confidence, and you have the energy of the fire here, and the King of Cups being gentle with yourself. Yes, trust that everything is working out and you are you're on the right pathway. And the devil can be caused because you're doubting yourself. The Queen of Wands energy, if you embody that, if you trust yourself, you're doing the right thing, your pathway is gonna open. The King of Cups is a gentle masculine energy, supports your endeavors for you. Okay, we have the devil with the Capricorn, Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I feel like this is like a masculine energy of the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it is going to be someone maybe even showing up to support you and give you a direction. We have grounding here, so maybe you have too much going on, too much action is happening, not much grounding, not much praying or meditation happening here, or earthly things that are grounding you. This is coming as your suggestion right there, the keyword for this week. Not on the earth, but of it. The earth is alive. She's what's alive in you, constantly sprouting new growth. I saw that you're holding on to a massive tree as well. So there's a reason for this force, and you can work with it rather than against it. If you were meant to float, you would float. Getting grounded, learning into the tug of the earth's core will draw you closer towards who you truly are, your own core. So it can also ground your authenticity in your authenticity as well. And roots, the emblem is roots. So you have the tree. So now you are going to root it into the earth so it can grow and become amazing. You can practice creating an earth altar. This is not a religious shrine, but rather this designated area outside that you infuse with meaning. Use organic items to mark an area for you to devote attention to over the days and months to come. Freely allow the things you have placed in your selected area to move and disappear, whether by human touch or nature's hand. These are your offerings to the world. Take note of what happens, appears in space, and contemplate what it may mean to you. So this can be something that you do on your garden. It doesn't have to be in your house, but if you don't have a garden or like a outside space, you can do it on the corner of your home, or maybe inside. Like I have here a copper pot, for example. I use that one to put things in there. I put crystals and bracelets and plastic, all kinds of things. But yeah, that's my thing. I don't know if anything is missing out of it. My cats might be stealing some stuff, but still, I have a feather right here. It just gathers the energy in there, okay? We have Kuan Yin coming forth, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. So if you are feeling judgmental, maybe some things in your life against people or to yourself, practice compassion. King of Cups, also masculine energy of compassion here coming forth. Masculine way, feminine way. Practice compassion. That will be your roadblock remover. We have dumbfounded as your shadow healing. Sometimes there are no words for things that happen, and the best you can do is shake your head, have a giggle, and move straight past it. Okay, that's also the compassionate way to handle things. All right. Okay, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. And if you do, you might want to check these ones out as well. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.